Hi, welcome back to Finally Revealed. In this episode, I am re-recording part one of the critical sectors for the United States. We had some editing issues. Part two has already been launched, and it talks about the critical sectors that were identified by the federal government as important to continue during this lockdown period. However, that information comes from the overall critical sector determination that is a part of Homeland Security and specifically identified as the critical infrastructure sector. These are 16 major areas that cover a great deal of occupations, businesses, and governmental functions, and it is what is determined to be basically the framework of maintaining the integrity of the country, the safety of the country and the people and its assets. So I'm going to go through the 16 different sectors. I'm not going to go into great detail over the individual parts of it, but I'll give you some descriptions so you understand what it generally covers. And then that hopefully will help fill in some of the information on the 2020 designation and where those came from. As I said on the 2020 video, and I'll put the link below, the federal government identifies what the critical sectors that need to keep going are in any particular situation based upon the circumstances. Those are set out as guidelines, and then the local authorities can go from there to adopt it as it applies to their particular geographic area, what's going on in that area, and what they have and don't have. Some of the sectors won't apply to every state, for example. There's a whole section on dams, and not every state has dams. So you can kind of see how that works. And then when there are different situations, then the different sectors will interrelate in some way, and the local officials can then give additional guidance. For example, 2020, everyone is in their homes, so the services that promote and maintain the people and safety in their homes are ones that are kind of extracted. So when you go to the other video, hopefully that makes some sense. So this is going to be different in every different type of situation, but these are the 16 critical infrastructure sectors for the United States. The first one is chemical, the manufacture, storage, and transportation of hazardous chemicals, or potentially dangerous chemicals. The second sector is commercial facilities, and this includes commercial buildings, entertainment projects, sporting activities, professional sports and their stadiums and arenas, gaming, hotels, restaurants. Number 3 is communications, which is wireless and landline communications, and satellite providers. Number 4 is critical manufacturing, and this includes certain industrial metals and iron and steel and aluminum, also appliance manufacturing and equipment and machinery manufacturing. Number 5, all by itself, is dams and all of the related industries there. We have 90,000 dams in the United States, and this covers not only those, but also the operations that they impact. For example, dams power majority of the electricity for the Pacific Northwest. Number 6 is the defense and the industrial base, and so this covers the Department of Defense and all of its related subcontractors. Number 7 is emergency services, police, fire, ambulance, and first responders at all levels of government, federal, state, and local. Number 8 is energy, which is oil, natural gas, and electricity. Number 9 is financial services. This covers financial institutions, depository institutions, all of the capital markets areas, and all of the different service sectors that service them, which includes legal and accounting and such as that. Insurance is also included in that category. Number 10 is food and agriculture. This includes all of the farms, all of the restaurants, all of the food processing businesses, and manufacturing and distribution. Number 11 is all of the government facilities. So it's the buildings, both in the United States and abroad, including embassies, all of the federal buildings. It also includes national laboratories and all of the cyber functions to keep all of them operating. 12 is healthcare and public health, hospitals, doctors, nurses, pharmacy, pharma, all of that. Number 13 is information technology, and this includes hardware and software and all of those types of industries. And also, this one has some overlap with the communications section. The information technologies and the communications sector together are assigned anything to do with the internet. 14 is nuclear reactors, materials, and waste, and all of that encompasses. Number 15 is transportation systems. So it includes the basics that you would understand, which is highways, rail, shipping, air, but it also includes pipelines, and it also includes mass transit and postal and shipping. And then the last one, number 16, is water and wastewater. So those are the 16 critical sectors for the United States. If this was helpful, leave me a thumbs up. Leave any comments or questions below. I'll put the link below to video number 2 in case you didn't see it. I got them out in reverse order, sorry. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the Big Brass for Any Business videos. And also, all of these videos on this channel are current as far as the information. If the information changes, I go back and fix them. But some of them, people say, I saw your old video. They're not really old because the information is still valid. They just were recorded a while ago. So if there's anything with regard to a rule, it will be updated. And everything is categorized in a playlist. So if there's one video that you see that you have questions about, check out the playlist because there's usually more. Leave any comments or questions below on any, and come back and see me next time. And thanks for watching.